Have you ever seen in your life anybody with a phone that looks like this?
What is his name?
Hilary Musser is the queen of fashion. Put that in the video. Okay, so the three things that I'm going to give you are location, quantity, a style of light. It will either be a small bullet, a large bullet, or perhaps some downlighting, and it will have a mounting height on it. Now this mounting height may fool you. We didn't do a good job here. We need to do this right this time.
I know.
So the light, just as just a generic light, it may be 18 inches above the plants is when they get planted. And you're going to go, what the heck? What?
Because they're going to grow.
They're going to grow. And the worst thing in the world you can do is have plants doing this and start carving wedges out of plants. They changed the planting plan. I'm much happier. I redlined it. You didn't see this.
They changed the landscape
They've
plan?
already done it, yeah. I got to show you something that you're not going to like, though.
Really?
Really.
Are these my mass trees?
Well, that's what we're about to talk about.
So
Hilary, before you say, let me show you something. Oh, first, there's my beautiful granddaughter.
Oh, she
That's
is
Max's
beautiful.
child,
she's beautiful.
but that's not what I want to show you. Come over here. Cut.
Hilary, remember also when you get to audio?
Cut.
Go ahead.
Hilary,
What?
these are mass trees with salt burn on Dixie Highway.
Right.
Close up.
Right. So you don't think they're going to do well here?
No.
Right. So what do we have here when you come in? Tell me what this is going to look like.
Well, it's podocarpus. Remember, this is a modern house. So we're doing a modern layout with a tropical palette. You want a Keysy look, okay? So that's very tropical, coconuts and bananas and leafy stuff.
It's super modern.
mine?
It's super modern on the inside, but not on the outside. It's not that
Structure
modern.
of the house, you're saying?
Yeah, the structure's
You
modern.
think the structure's modern?
Modern-ish, yeah. And I know your tendencies are modern.
Well, no. I mean, I changed the gates and everything. I changed the design on the gates from the Chippendale
Okay,
to something
so-
much more modern.
That makes me feel better because I changed this plan the other day a lot because I didn't like what I was seeing. I see you took the Wizard of Oz out. Did you do that?
No.
Oh, good.
So you haven't seen my new gate is really modern. It's all squares, but in pattern, alternating patterns,
Haven't seen
and
it.
it's black.
Haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's good.
Yeah, I took
I'm sure
off
it's
all
good.
the corbels.
So you have lots of coconuts in here.
I want you
okay?
to know I took off all the corbels and I'm doing walnut wood under the eaves.
Yeah,
like I
okay.
really am making it more
Okay, so
more
that's-
British West Indies.
That's a West Indies look, yeah, right.
Yes.
Are you doing
Which-
the outlookers too?
No, I mean the corbels under the roof. No,
The outlookers?
no, I don't like them.
Okay, that's real West Indies, but, okay, so you're doing a modern West Indies.
Yes.
Fine. I think we might be a little overdone here,
With the parking,
yeah, because you have a lot of parking.
6,000 feet of
Yeah,
parking.
it's a lot. So, if you decide, you may decide, hey, you know what? Maybe we can just grass these two areas. Once we get right near the end, we'll have this conversation
Well, we
again.
can because we didn't
It's
pay
very,
for.
very simple.
We didn't. Right now, he's making all this
Okay, good,
in the squares exactly like this.
good, good. So we'll look at this in the end.
Okay,
Now, my point is we're very linear, so I have to do a lot in a little to get it to breathe. So we're doing a lot of layering. There's a lot of tall,
Perfect, which is
medium,
exactly what the bungalows does.
and low, and then coconuts that are sweeping out over the driveway. So these coconuts are going to go like this. They're going to sweep out. These coconuts here can sweep away if you want it to be more grand.
So these are all coconuts.
Yeah, those 6 are
How
coconuts.
how tall?
Well, they're probably going to be 20, 15 foot of wood, probably about 30 feet.
Oh wow.
Now,
Okay.
these trees can go like this, away from you, or they can go in. In is more intimate, closed, private. Out is more grand, and
Well, I'd make them go out.
yeah, I know. Just asking. Well, are we going to do this?
Made out of.
Marble?
You mean block and then marble?
Black marble? Dark marble? Something contrasty to the house?
Well, black is
Cheap-
the
cheap marble.
color of the gates.
Yeah.
We can. How tall?
12 feet.
And how wide?
14.
You really want to do this, don't you?
Majestic,
Yeah.
that's cool.
You really want to do this?
I do. And I want to do you have that picture? I do.
All right.
Let me just, let's get some independent and unsolicited comment.
Do you want some alcohol now? I mean, what time is it? It's.
Pour it up.
Are you a wine? Yeah. Man, I need a drink for this. You guys are going to need a drink for this.
Let's
Oh.
have an independent little look-see. My office just sent this picture through. Now, be honest,
Sure.
this is a little bit of a stage set.
Give me some background information.
So, okay, so when you come through, you're at the gate, right?
This is the roundabout.
So here's the gate right now. This is what I'm talking about. So the gate opens up. This is what you're going to be looking at. Okay. So I want to do something not as bulky as this though. That looks like that.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
So, Fadi, here we go.
The side columns will be the same width.
Yeah, or bigger.
I like it.
I just want to know how we keep the flowers in bloom.
Well, we don't use flowers. We're not going to. Well, we could. We could use annuals, and you could spend $1,000 every 6 months
Right.
and have a drop dead look, or we could find a perennial flowering plant.
So, listen, if I do that,
Oh, here we go. This is Hilary. She's going to negotiate right now. Here we go.
if I do that,
What do I have to
will
do
you
for
come back and do another Pink Heart Ad interview when it's installed? I mean,
Oh, yeah, I don't care
here
about
we
that.
go. All right.
Done and
No, John's
I
been.
know you're nervous about it. It's stagey.
Well,
okay?
I don't want it to look.
Pretentious?
No,
Kitschy?
no, I don't want it to look like like in a fountain in front of a house, or like big lions in front of a house. You know,
It's
like
not big lions. It's very, very unique,
yeah.
and it's beautiful, and it's artsy, and you love art.
John, will the opening be big enough to see through?
I'm thinking though, I'd like to do it in like a light gray, not a black.
Fine.
I think black's a little harsh.
So let's do a little drawing real quick. It's not going to be as fat as that one. No, I mean as fat here.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break while you draw it. I'll be
Okay,
right back.
Make sure you wipe.
Oh gosh.
So Hilary, the trick to this part is not as fat as that picture is. This is very simple to build, right? You block it, form it, cheap marble, you pick it. Our trick, the biggest trick is this, is to get that right. And this has to be about 4 feet high right here. So we have to get some kind of flexible, like,
She'll figure that out.
yeah, I mean, it can be a flexible aluminum that we shore up. We can cross tie it back this way. It can be some dock material, whatever. But the trick is we will have to play with that on site to get it right. You're never going to be able to draw this right. You're going to have to sit there,
Right.
and we'll have to sit there and fuss with it. Dark behind it. He comes in, down lights it from underneath, cross lights it from the side. You open the gate, your eye can't go anywhere but right to it. We pick a plant that suits your maintenance level and dollar level, what you're willing to spend
Right.
here. It's a
So can Molly like kind of,
do what I just did.
well, the exact,
Yeah, I mean,
well,
sure.
I want an exact scale,
All right, there you go. 3 feet, 4 feet, 12 feet.
total of 12 feet.
And
What's the 4 feet mean?
How high the back of the flowers start. Again, we got to make this look like it's flowing out. That's the main
Right,
trick.
but this is just, it's 3 feet wide, so it's 3 feet all around.
3 by 3 by 3.
Yeah, okay. And then
by
I'm just gonna,
by about 14.
and we're gonna have to resubmit this.
No, we'll just build this thing, man. Come on.
It's gonna be like say it's a piece of art just
Yeah, it's
installed.
a piece of art. That's what it is.
Yeah, so we're just gonna anchor it in, we're gonna pour a
Now we
foundation.
pour a foundation. I mean, you're gonna have a foundation.
We're gonna make it out of block.
Down here, you're gonna block, this is gonna be block, and you're gonna pour that part. You gotta pour the top,
Pour the top.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is what I liked. I loved,
Black bamboo is okay.
first of all, I loved the lighting.
Okay, now that's, what you're loving there is the lighting.
And I love these trees. What are those?
That's what those are bananas. Those are white birds of paradise.
I love them. Do we have white birds of paradise here?
You do now.
Yes, white birds of paradise. I was, and both Dale and I, and we agree on almost nothing, actually walked
He's a brilliant guy.
walked through there. That's my husband. Walked through there, and we both loved it. Now, these are lower coconut trees.
Those are 12 foot of wood. Yeah, you can do that in some places, but not all. And they're the right kind. Those are green Malayans. Those are the kind we're putting here. We're going to put green Malayans or maypans.
What kind are those?
Those are green Malayans. Those are the good ones.
Right.
That's the same tree.
Right, and so, and you see these are just like ferns, right? These things right here,
What's that?
are these
Those
ferns?
are just Boston ferns.
Boston ferns, and what are these little purple things in there?
Reflections from the lights.
No, they're purple flowers.
You're tripping.
Okay, well, I had a little wine, so that's possible. So tell me here, we're gonna rip out the bamboo trees they're not really bamboo trees. They're just trash.
Those are all, it's all garbage.
Okay, but we're gonna keep the ficus here, and we're gonna keep the ficus to here.
Yep.
Okay,
We're
and
gonna
then
fix this
Max
ficus.
is
This is
gonna
pretty good.
fill in, and he's gotta come and weed. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna call the water department. And what are what are these flowery looking things? These things that I'm looking at right here.
Bananas.
Okay, so but we're gonna
No,
make.
they're white birds. Sorry.
White birds of
That's the
paradise.
ones you wanted. All
Yeah.
those plants. Matter of fact, that whole look is that look right
That's
there.
it, right, and I had showed that to Molly. And what's
that's that look.
What's this stuff?
Don't worry about that. That's the little stuff.
Okay, and then, so that's gonna go all the way to here.
Yep.
And is it gonna be tall enough so that when you're coming off the
Yes.
Southern Bridge, you don't see me in my bikini top?
You wear a bikini top?
I do, well, or topless,
I thought by now it would be a one piece with ruffles on the bottom.
really. Really.
Just
Those are
kidding.
some fighting words, John Lang. Those are some real fighting words.
I apologize.
That's okay. But what, I want you to make note, we have very high power lines and a really
Yeah, we're good,
ugly
we're good.
green colored house that I'm
We're
hoping
good.
they paint.
We're good.
So how tall are these trees gonna be?
Well, these are your height.
What are
These
these?
guys, coconuts. And then you got that big tip, that
Oh,
ippy right there.
these are the coconuts.
Yeah, all
Okay.
of those are coconuts.
And I like this lighting. I mean,
Yeah, well, that's very dramatic. It's a little bit bright.
I
okay?
know, but I really
Okay,
like
but-
it.
but-
Phones, it's a little bit.
So here's the only thing I don't like about that lighting.
It
and-
looks into your eyes.
No, well, yeah, that, and you can see the source. My philosophy on lighting is always to see the effect and never the source, and that's not always possible. But
Right.
that's the goal. You can see the effect and not the source.
Do these have, well, he provided the lighting for
And that's
them.
great lighting. If you go like that, look at that, beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's an install.
David, you're gonna,
But if you go like that, don't like it anymore.
right. So we're gonna have, what are we gonna do for lighting here?
I don't know yet, but uplight it, yeah. That's all we can do.
You know,
We could downlight the driveway.
The driveway.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's downlight from this set of trees right here.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you come up with the lights that you have
No,
and put them on
I
the
have a better
plan?
suggestion.
What?
Come to my office, we'll sit down and we'll go through
Knock it out?
Knock it out.
You got it.
Guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube videos. These are the Pink Hard Hat interview series by Hilary Musser. And this time we're at 3208 Washington Road, where we'll be for 5 more months till we're done. And then we're going to take you down the street to our next project, a beautiful modern house on Southern Flagler. Thanks, guys. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.